All right, so what do you think that the style of this house is? Okay, so this house is from 1902. And I was talking to the man that works here. This is part of one of the recreational areas here in Los Angeles. He told me that it was built in 1902, and it was based on some structures in the Pacific Island. So I asked him if, okay, it's kind of like a pagoda, right? And he was like, oh yeah, it's kind of like that. Now my viewpoint on this is that since this is 1903, this is at the tail end of the Victorian era. So obviously this house has a lot of Victorian. I would say that this is a Victorian house with other influences, like this man said. Some pagoda type of style building, which was starting to happen back then. 1903, things were very eclectic. And it's almost like a storybook house, that type of style, which is very, very, very like coming out of a book. Well, you do have some of the, let's see if I can just show you some of it, like the roof right here. That is a Dutch roof. However, I don't think that that's a Dutch gable necessarily. It's more like what he was saying, like a pagoda or like a Pacific Island type of structure, like from Japan or something like that. So anyway, I think it was based on, I think the basic idea was, hear me out, a classical, like what I'm trying to say, a neoclassical house, Dutch. However, it has a lot of influence on Victorian houses, and a little bit of influence from Pacific Island type of structures that were actually starting to basically influence the architecture here in United States, in unique houses like this. Anyway, I thought it was very unique. I totally geeked out on this.